that tease the thought. Next, let the breath breathe on below. Easy, regular, and slow. So that I be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a will to live be bound. To the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense of servant's entity. Watch every thought that springs in hour after hour thy vigilance and no analysis.
You know the craziest truth is in the world when I hear the Pope talking and he sounds.
He's showing who cares. He's got to go study out in the Quran.
I really appreciate his intellect. I appreciate his
This is surface. Being a clubhouse as a character actress isn't going to take you anywhere, especially if some fucking loser drives a jalopy that I saw at the gas station with an ex-wife that hates his fucking guts because he's a fucking loser, a Jew hater, a schizophrenic damn sufferer who's got a damn bug. Who the fuck are you kidding over here?
Restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding painful sight and stress, even of this high consciousness, pierce to the heart, I leave thee here, thou art the master, I revere thy radiance, that knows
And your
afar,
opinions might not be smarter than
like a
mine.
silver
Just think
star.
about it.
Why can't you even use it for the hose I have at home? Like that one.
Why'd you wait so long to show us that? Yeah, no kidding.
Why can't you even use it for the hose I have at home? Like that one.
Why'd you wait so long to show us that? Yeah, no kidding.
Have you tried to sell this? No, I haven't. The main reason why is for the folks on fire. So,
Wait, let's stop.
Jeff, do you have anything else in your pockets? No, sir. This is a big deal. Let me put it on the table, Jeff. $1.25 million for 100% of your company.
Never seen things like that. That's
On a 3-year employment agreement, so you're making $100,000 per year, 3 years minimum, and I think we're going to work together forever. Plus 7.5% royalty on everything sold.
If you accept that, Jeff, I want a moment of silence for what's tied to you today. That is ridiculous. 100%. You don't do 100% deals. That's crazy.
Between the two offers, Mark, I like your offer a lot better. I'll accept it. One smart man.
With the great sea's Pacific swoon, third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a well to live be bound, to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free, from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that spring enhance, hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inward miss. No atom of analysis, sixth on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper Yeah, they would put students on those calls to like call alumni and raise money. And I was raising this for thousands of dollars a year. And that's when I learned that you can have it very easily. I was calling Susie, who was a former nurse. I would talk to her about nursing. And if I was talking to a former teacher, I would talk to them about education. From the chosen act last, all these things in one about. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, now it's like super high up. The oneness is yet even in this. My son, thou shalt not do. Tomorrow, I'm nervous. If thou restrain the expression, like glance to rapture's darkling, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere. Thy radiance that rose afar. O brother of the silver star.
He's talking about the feast days, the Sabbath, the law itself. The law was an instructor. You're not under the law because the law was a tutor.
Vallahi güzel business dedim. Ben dedim boşuna dedim benzin pompasında çalışıyorum dedim. Ondan sonra geleyim dedim abi sizden dedim birlikte çalışayım.
Video where, well, it was a video, it was an audio where TC was missing so much. It's on the ground. Yeah, like every waste. Bound by the silence of will, corpse rigid, thus thou mayest upon. The fidget bangs, the tease, the thought next. Let the breath rhythm be mine. Easy, regular, and slow. So let thy pain be into.
But yeah, they broke that shit down to a T. My bad. Yeah, that shit fucking you up, bro. Michael's kids birthdays or anywhere in the Bible where God told his Israelites to keep birthday.
Everybody likes kids. Absolutely fantastic. I'm still.
From sense of watch every thought that springs. Hour after hour, thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inwardness. No atom of the nervous sinks on one thought securely pinned. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred, born of thy being in one word. Still that ecstasy prolonged, thy meditations deep and strong. Slay me, then God should he distract thy attention from the chosen act last. All these things in one overpower. Time at the midnight blossom fall. The oneness is yet even in this. My son, thou shalt not do.
What the heck is the law?
If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere. Thy radiance that rolls afar.
Imagination gets entangled with the intellect,
Oh,
right? This is when we start suffering from memory and imagination. That's why the suffering, it like going your body, you know, of course your body can respond to it because cortisol, your body,
to the one love of a profound faith. Let the faulted finally free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought springs in hands, hour after hour, like vigilance. Intense and keen turned inward, miss no atom of medicine. Say someone thoughts securely hid, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, ran unstirred, burn up like being in one word.
Feel that ecstasy prolong, the meditation is deep and strong. Slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen act?
All these things in one about time. At the midnight blossom flowers of the voices. Yet even in this my son, no shall not do amaze.
If thou restrain me, I shall show thy rest, or rapture stumbling through. Discarding names, silent steps, even amidst thy consciousness. Peace to the heart, I am living here, the master while living. Thy radiance echoes far, O brother of the silver sky.
There are 7 keys to the great game, being made in one and one. First, let the body be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid thoughts thou mayst avoid, the fidget waves, the teeth and the next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great seas, the sacred swoon. Let thy life be pure and calm, wait softly as a well to let be bound to the one of the profound faith. Let the thought divine me free from sense observed insanity. Watch every thought that springs in hand. Use of the word identity, as in I'm a lesbian Latina, with the mathematical or the Aristotelian definition of identity. If we confuse them all, we get nothing really.
No, Aristotle would say those are relations.
Aristotle would say what?
Correct, Diego? Did I understand that correctly? Like
Aristotle would say
when Norm said we don't want to confuse identity with modern understanding of identity.
Yes.
I'm a lesbian or I'm a Latina.
Lesbian Latina, yeah.
That would be relational, right?
No.
Would that be identity?
That's not relational.
No, I'm asking Diego based on the Aristotelian thing that I was trying to understand.
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get through these 5 questions.
Okay, number 2. If, quote, in France is part of Simon's identity, would Simon cease to be Simon if he moved to Montreal and did the same work there? Since you both said it's not part of his identity.
Montreal is not my identity.
Okay, if not, what are you actually predicating when you say, quote, Simon now works in Canada, not France, end quote? What
There's
are
no
you
necessary predicate to that statement.
Voila. Simon, your answer? My answer is voila.
Voila. Okay.
Or
Which
inshallah.
more or less means there it is, or check it out.
Are you okay with those answers, Diego?
Yeah, go ahead.
Answer. Number 3. Yesterday, Simon graded the same shot twice, and his second pass matched the reference frame more accurately than the first. When you say, quote, Simon's second grade was closer to the reference than his first, what are you predicating, if not a real relation of closeness between 2 grades and a third standard?
Did you say grave?
Grade.
You're mixing a lot of different things there. So if something is closer to the original, that means it's more like the original form. So it's closer to the original identity. Needless to say, if you do a color grading of something, then you've changed it. So it to that extent, it's distant or removed from the original identity. So technically speaking, the what's the term? The color corrected version of something is not the original thing. We call it color correcting.
But what was the question?
Not that. Yesterday, Simon created the same shot twice, and his second pass matched the reference frame more accurately than the first. When you say Simon's second grade was closer to the reference than his first, what are you predicating, if not a real relation of closeness between two grades and a third standard?
Simon, can you answer that?
The answer to that question is nothing.
Okay. Simon, you have anything for that?
Wait, sorry, hold on. I'm just finishing something.
Okay, number 4, Norm.
These are the last two questions.
Two colorists, Simon and Marie, are paid differently at the same Paris studio. When you say Simon earns less than Marie for the same project, what is the content of less than if you refuse to treat it as anything more than two isolated identity facts?
They aren't identity facts. Compensation is not an identity fact. Separate from identity.
That one. All right, last question. Simon, any answer to that?
No.
Number 5, last year, by the way, you're not going to get the chat GPT, Simon, because you didn't answer the questions yet. Number 5, last year, Simon was completely unknown. This year, he works under contract with a major French studio. When you say Simon is now employed by that studio, is quote employed by reducible to his individual identity alone? Or does it name a genuine relation between Simon and another entity that your framework must be able to predicate?
It's not necessary to predicate it. You're merely stating a relation between Simon and the studio.
Simon and the
If you
studio.
make a comparison, then the predicate is the original thing to which you're comparing it.
And the predicate is what?
If you make a comparison, then there's a relation between the new thing, the second thing, and the first. And the first is the basis or predicate of the comparison with the second thing in the relational statement.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the only question you answered.
Let's see here. Should be interesting. Your friend Simon is a moron. Norm is doing much better. No, I'm kidding. That's not the answer. It hasn't given me an answer.
I'm shocked.
Are you reading my diary? No, I'm kidding. I don't think. Of course, I don't think. Who would chat to you? This is you do.
Simon!
Hey, David. Not looking at the phone.
What's up, Norm?
Hey. Dude, I'm missing a film right now.
Norm, somebody got
And she didn't give a shit about her
docs.
security.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
You know
Oh yeah, the one fat
the
guy
Jewish
mentioned
girl
with no
Bubbles,
wall
she
and
got
no
docs.
barrier in a suburban neighborhood.
I don't know.
I feel bad for her.
drugs.
Shut up.
I'm missing the new
Buttercup, sorry, Bubblecup. Yeah, Buttercup. Yeah.
I already knew that.
I feel bad for her. Like she came
Why?
into
Well, because I'm sure she's a nice person in real life. You know, nobody deserves
I don't think she is. No, there's something wrong there.
I mean, she's wrong. I agree with you, but you know.
Well, I don't just mean that she's wrong. I think there's something wrong in the kepi up there, in the cabeza.
Why? Because she doesn't think Palestinians should be killed.
Nobody thinks Palestinians should be killed.
Who said that?
I don't think Palestinians should be killed either.
Nobody thinks they should be killed.
There's just a difference between like who we put the moral blame on why they're dying. There's just a difference between that.
Yeah, it's the fault of Hamas that they're dying, not the fault of Israel. It's irrelevant if they target practice on children's hands. Like that is not
Based on Hamas's statements, Hamas thinks the Palestinians should die. Actually, they've said it many times. They want them to be shaheeds. And they're constantly talking about it.
A shaheed. I mean,
Arabic to know what shaheed means.
Okay, what does shaheed mean?
It means martyr. It's not a complicated.
A shaheed means a witness, and in Islamic, yes, that's literally
what it means. This is true.
Oh, please. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. Come on.
And in the Islamic,
don't go down to.
Norm is in New Yorker. He knows BS when it's.
And in the Islamic paradigm, a shaheed can be a woman that dies in labor. Yeah, what a shaheed is.
Okay.
It can be a woman who dies.
Well, hang
on.
It's
a question of identity.
What does shaheed mean in Arabic? Okay, I'm going to ask Kay.
Here we go.
Ask it also etymologically.
No, not yet. I didn't ask.
Okay. You should ask Rock.
It literally means witness.
We can ask that too.
Can I get a witness?
Listen carefully. In the Islamic context, shaheed. Listen, shaheed means martyr. Are you listening? Referring to someone who dies for their faith or principles, symbolizing honor and sacrifice, with roots in the same Arab word as testimony and witnessing. It's a popular masculine name in communities reflecting courage and devotion.
Here we go.
Okay.
Martyr, a deeper religious meaning, especially in Islam. So don't pretend that up is down and left is right.
Okay.
If a Palestinian puts a bomb on their house and they blow themselves up, that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Up and down on that.
Lying is lying. You can't debate on.
Black is white, right is wrong.
Let's be very clear. When you burn somebody to death, they're a shaheed. So when you're
what happens when you blow yourself up?
Fucking COVID drove us the entire way. Making real changes we never wanted.
You make them shaheed.
When you die in labor,
dangerous. No
when a young kid blows himself up and the DA gives him money. When the DA gives them money, their family money for sacrificing.
It is Hamas that's calling the shaheed, not me. It is Hamas who is saying that the women and children must die for our cause.
That is not what a shaheed is.
I'm sorry, but that's what they are using it for.
After you
they're saying it.
Argue with Hamas.
Don't attack the messenger.
Argue with Hamas. Don't argue with me. I'm not the one saying it.
After you kill somebody, you have made them a shaheed. You have burned them, you have killed them, you have made them a shaheed.
And when somebody blows themselves up, what are they?
That is not what the Palestinians are doing.
We have multiple examples of people blowing themselves up on buses. I mean, and they yell Allah Akbar, you know. That's not good. That's not nice.
They literally call out God's name as they take their own lives and the lives of others. It's not ambiguous. They didn't make that up.
And then when that happens, then the PA and the Hamas gives their family money. That's not nice.
That's not nice.
That's not nice. That's how you know David is Israeli. He put the hard thought on him.
Yeah, he's a Jew. A gay Jew. Okay, did you get your answers?
Hey, that's not nice, Princess. He's not gay.
I'm a Zionist. I'm not gay.
He's like a barnacle on North South.
It literally said it means
What is he needed?
It's not nice, Scarface. David's not gay. David, are you gay? Scarface said you're gay.
I've had 2 amazing lunches
Okay,
with Norm.
okay,
It was a good time, so yeah.
Okay, Mr.
What is this here? I'm asking Grok.
A Shahid is a martyr. When Princessia did her elevator shaft attack and she was screaming out Jihad, she was planning to die a martyr's death.
Primary meaning religious martyr. Here we go. A deeper religious meaning, especially in Islam, for someone who sacrifices their life for God or a just cause. Get to the Greek martyr. Is there any question?
It means witness. It literally comes from the witness.
The root. The meaning is martyr.
But what is witness? You're witnessing an injustice. That is where.
Oh, here we go with the extended sentence. Here we go.
Even in
You
Catholic
can
theology.
witness injustice without dying.
She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it.
To be the witness.
She doesn't listen to anything. She just talks.
Well, they do it all the time, apparently.
So they're not religious. They're
People are not Muslims. They are preferring Islam. You're right.
No.
Yes.
They're being killed. They're being
No,
killed.
they're killing
They're not killing all.
God, I agree with El Normo. Put it to the survey, everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you think El Normo is correct, or put a 2 in the chat if you think Princessia and her Nazi husband Diego are correct. 1 for Norm, 2 for Princessia and Diego. I'm putting a. Oops, I meant a 2.
And then you call yourself a shaheed. You're a sick person. You're a bad Muslim, and that's what they do.
Exactly, and these young kids who are throwing rocks at IDF soldiers.
Oh my god!
I mean,
oh my god!
If I threw a rock at you, would you want me to go to prison?
A rock. God forbid, they threw a rock.
Well, a rock can do a lot of damage. A rock can do a lot of damage.
On you, David, would you want me to go to hell?
If you assault an armed person, you're committing suicide. And that's anti-Islam.
I mean, okay, so I don't care if the kid is like 10 years old or 50 years old. If you throw a rock at a soldier,
wow, you're a piece of shit.
It's a lethal weapon.
Piece of shit, just a fact.
You're a piece of shit, Princessia. You're projecting, Scarface. Stop being ad hominem, Scarface.
Throwing a rock, a 10-year-old throwing a rock. That's like even
I don't know how old they are. They could be 16.
Like the fact that he's like, I don't care if a 10-year-old throws a rock, like he should
Who
die.
said that?
Like,
Nobody said I don't care. I think they've been badly raised.
That's
I
what
think their
David
parents
really
should go to
said.
jail. I think their parents should
They
go
are
to
in jail. It's a giant air.
Well, they're not in jail until we go and find them and jail them.
They're already in jail.
No, they're not already
Exactly.
in
It's a
jail.
giant
They're
prison.
raising children to kill themselves. They're bad Muslims. I would say they're not Muslims. They're apostates. I'd say they're Amalek.
You're disgusting.
Why am I disgusting? I'm telling you the truth. If you raise your children to commit suicide, you are Amalek.
You're triggering me. Stop talking to me.
It's child sacrifice, and that is not Muslim. You're not supposed to do child sacrifice. Child sacrifice is forbidden.
It's such a cross thing.
Child sacrifice is forbidden.
You're about to crash out, Simon?
No.
I'm not going to crash out.
Do not commit child sacrifice. Do not kill yourself.
No, it's just disgusting what you're saying.
Really? It's disgusting to say don't kill yourself?
No, it's disgusting that you're blaming children and you're trying to like paint.
No, you're blaming the parents.
Blaming children. What does that mean, blaming children? I just blame.
You said if you